Jesus says, love your enemies. In this world, we are conditioned to love those who love us. It is simple, needs little work on our part, and makes us happy. But how do we deal with those who don't love us and instead consistently wrong us? Jesus gives us this instruction in Matthew 5:43-45. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. Love your neighbor is a command from Leviticus 19:18, which Jesus also cited as the second greatest of all commandments in Matthew 22:39-40. In all the scriptures, however, there's no occasion where Jesus commanded us to hate our enemies. The Lord rather defined for us who our neighbor is through the parable of the Good Samaritan in Luke 22:36-37. According to GotQuestion.org, the Jews of Jesus' day would largely have understood their neighbor to be their fellow Israelites. But God has a broader definition in mind. Loving one's neighbor is more than simply loving those who are like us and who can love us in return. Our neighbor is thus anyone in our proximity with whom we can share God's love. We are called not only to love those who are similar to us or with whom we are comfortable, but all whom God places in our path. God so loved the people of this world, says John 3:16. And as his children, we are called to do the same. We are to reflect God's character when we act with love, kindness, and generosity toward all. Jesus tells us to respond to our enemies with love and prayer. As we pray, God changes us and transforms us to his likeness. As his disciples, we are to imitate him and love both our neighbor and enemy. What a blessing it is to feel his love and to be reminded of his command to love one another as he loved us. Take time today to demonstrate God's love.